Hi guys, how's it going? I hope everyone is doing great. So it's such a nice week. So we talked about the equity market rally and the stock rally as a expected uh, result from the EU meeting and the package they have agreed on it. That's why the DAX has been rallying early as the internal info was released before we get the final information that the deal was going to get done, and that was actually was expected. That's why from last week weekly forecast I said that we're going to only buy stock heavily. Oil also is expected to rally big time, guys. So as OPEC meeting, you guys know the Gulf countries, they rely heavily on the in the oil. Okay, so they're not going to be happy to keep the oil prices very low like that. That's really not in their best interest. So they're going to have to make a deal and everything. They're going to keep the deal. So they really need the prices above 45. Okay, so oil is very strong. You can see investors did dump the euro as fundamentals. Too much stimulates, too much Brent money is going to weaken the euro, but at the same time is going to it's going to make the stock market rally. Okay, so all the European stocks are going to be rallying big time, but they're going to find the euro crashing just like right now. Okay, guys, thanks for the likes, guys, and the support for the channel. Okay, so just getting back here. You can see we discussed the euro being a good sell this week, and we said the MACD was at the top, and we discussed the euro index. That was beautiful, nice. I think this is going to come all the way down right here, and that's combining the fundamental with the technical analysis. That was a really nice week to give this. Look at this. That was the weekly forecast. We put this in our VIP channel for the signals and stuff, the early signals today. All the signals were really nice. You guys can see. 1.6160 further down is expected actually. You can see how much is this. Even the system, if you guys want to trade by your own and own the system, you guys most welcome. You can download from our website. Okay, guys. But look at this. That was really nice. Even if 1 hour time frame. Look at this crash. Free money. Why? Because the euro was getting really weak. If you look at the DAX, I think you guys remember in the weekly forecast we said DAX is gonna rally big time. Look at this. We said we're gonna break 13,200 area, then the next target 13,800. You guys, it's too risky to even look. Don't look at overbought. The RSI is 100. The MACDs don't give a think about all this. We wanna only take every buy was a buy signal. Okay, so every buy we got this buy really nice. So we said we expect this maybe go sideways a little bit here, then the next target continuously 13,800. Okay, that's free money. The same thing for the Dow. Maybe you guys, because the appetite now is so good. So you look how much this was the gain. That's why last week forecast I said it's going to be a really good buy to be invested in the Dow and the DAX, and Australian, New Zealand, Canadian indexes are going to be strong, and that was the case. Okay, that was really nice. Okay, guys, so that was really, look at this from the weekly forecast. This line going straight with it. Okay, further up is expected, guys. So we're looking at the 27,700 soon, and possibly the 29,200, 29,200. So we're going to be only taking every buy. Okay, don't risk too much, just be careful. Okay, dollar has still been weak with the franc and Japanese yen, of course, because they're safe haven. So it's not the safe haven market right now. So everything, dollar, franc, Japanese yen are going to be kind of weak. Just let's look here at what's going on right now. So you can see euro is the weakest, but you can see those three: franc, Japanese, Swiss franc, Japanese yen, US dollar. Three of them are weak, and you can see Australian, New Zealand, Canadian. That's the best market to short the euro and to buy stock. Okay, short the euro, buy stock. You're gonna be in the money, in the profit. We have been doing this since yesterday. We were expecting this. We also put this in the weekly forecast, so we are not hiding anything, guys. Okay, it's just opportunities. That was a really, really good opportunity. Okay. See, the New Zealand, we said this is gonna continue pushing up strongly, right? In the weekly forecast, we said this is gonna break to the upside all the way up to here. Look at the Australian. Australian was, of course, the biggest winner. Okay, from the Chinese news, Australian. Oh. all that stuff. Yeah, as you can see, but don't sell it now. Maybe it's not ready yet. Okay, this is just over big view. We may be visiting a higher price. Don't short it now. Wait, we may even get this higher price. So this was just an overall that it's gonna continue up. We're not gonna sell it. We're not gonna sell it unless we find a good the stock market kind of cool off a little bit. We see the dollar index, some good news from unemployment from the US or something. Then we can see strong dollar reversion. Okay, like here, see, look at this. That's nice, right? We expect it to continue pushing down from here, actually all the way down here. Why we expected a weak dollar? Because the dollar is a safe haven, and when we expect the Japanese yen to be really weak because the stock market is going to go up, we would know the Japanese yen is going to take the dollar down with it with the Swiss franc. So all three safe havens, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, and US dollar, are going to be weak. That's why we actually expected this to happen, to come all the way down. Wait till the stock market cools off, and then we're going to be selling euro dollar and stuff like that. Okay. And USD CAD was a good, really good sell. We discussed this one. Euro CAD also. Euro CAD is still fantastic sell, guys. I think it's gonna come all the way down here. We actually some of our members did sell actually from here, from 1.5540 right here like that. Okay, so Euro New Zealand is beautiful. Euro Australian, amazing. That's amazing. It's already crashed so bad. So if you would avoid Euro Australian because it's already crashed, you know the money is coming in Euro New Zealand, Euro Canadian. No secret about this. Okay, look at this, guys. Okay, so at the same time we said Euro Canadian, Euro Australian, Euro New Zealand was a good sell in the weekly forecast. We said Euro Japanese yen is going to be range and is going to be crawling slowly to the upside, but give it 2 weeks and it's going to be a really good sell. I hope this makes sense now. Australian yen, we said that's gonna go all the way up, maybe even here or further up. Okay, that was the case. You guys, you can review the last weekly forecast. Canadian yen is really good buy, guys. Really good buy. Okay, in my opinion, I could be wrong. Don't risk too much. Let's just look at the oil here, guys, and I'm gonna call this for the day because I have to take care of the baby. Okay, guys, so we're gonna put. You guys, USD CAD, of course, it's good, right? As Euro CAD. So you guys, it's not too late, I believe. It's still 1.33 in the horizon. So you guys, you can probably get this one. Okay, guys, we're just gonna look at the oil, the crude here. I discussed the 45 level in the weekly forecast. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Come on, like you're gonna make money in this one. Okay, well, you're gonna make money in this one. Look at this, right? We discussed this in the weekly forecast. That was really nice. We said 45, then 46.50. We said 43.50 and 46.50. So it's amazing. That was expected. It did run exactly as it is. You guys are gonna need you're gonna know the opportunities and you're gonna get it. It doesn't last long. That was really good week. That's the best week so far within the last 3-4 months to make money. Was amazing week. Okay. Hi Andrew, how's it going, man? Hi Mamla. Hi Eric. Frank Japanese yen. Avoid Frank Japanese yen, Eric, because now both of those are at the same level. Okay. I would avoid Frank Japanese yen now. It's not the best. You're gonna know the best. Okay. If you open here and you go to our VS market scanner, which is really good, important tool, you guys, to have it. Not doing marketing, but it is really important. Look at this, Frank and Japanese yen. They're the same weakness. They're both weak. It's gonna be ranging. Yes, you can get 20 pips down or 20 pips up. It's useless. There's opportunity cost. If you waste your money by not taking the Euro Australian sell or Euro New Zealand, Euro Canadian, and you get stuck in franc Japanese yen, you know you're wasting your opportunity, you're wasting your time or your money over the time. So those 4 hours where you could have made 50, 60, 70 pips in Euro Canadian, Euro New Zealand, you waited for franc Japanese yen, Swiss franc Japanese yen to move, and it's not moving. It's going up, it's going down, because they're both weak. Okay? Don't trade USD/JPY against Japanese yen or franc. Those 3 currencies against each other, do not trade them. It's no good now. So you guys, USD, Japanese yen, Swiss franc, do not trade any of those. So don't touch USD Swiss franc, don't touch USD/JPY, don't touch USD, franc Japanese yen, like that. Don't touch any of those currencies. You can see probably the dollar is weak against all things, but against franc, probably going up a little bit. Are you gonna go waste your time to trade this small difference? No. The secret in our market is to be able to catch something really, really weak against something really, really strong to get high volatility, much of a price difference in a very short period of time. You are in, you are out, quickly get your profit and get out. You expose your account to a small risk, high volatility, short period of time in the right direction. The VSA market scanner help you determine if Swiss franc against Japanese yen was a good buy or a sell. It's not either one. It's not tradable. It's going to be ranging. It's no good. I'm going to be concerned if it moves 20, 30, 40 pips. No. My focus in the big mover now, in the smart money, where the money is, in the euro. Euro is the weakest. Okay, so I'm going to be looking to trade euro. Okay, if I'm going to trade franc, Swiss franc, I'm going to short it against, let's say, New Zealand or Canadian. Or pound franc, I would be buying it. However, this late signal, we have taken this signal previously in our signal. Okay, guys, that's gonna be a little bit late now. So the money now in the stock, high currencies, high beta currency, high risk currency like Australian, New Zealand, Canadian. Okay, and Japanese yen is really weak because of the stock, and that was from the morning. That was going on from the morning. That was a lot of money in the market, guys. A lot of money in the market. It was really good. Mr. Hanif Usman, hi everyone in the family. Yeah, sure, you're welcome. Baby was saying hi to you. How about Bitcoin, bro? Let's check the Bitcoin. Bitcoin did rally as investors did put money in it, looks like it, right? Yeah, it did rally. So I would not touch Bitcoin now. If it was to come here first, it did rally was the DOW and the DAX, guys, okay? If it was to come here first, bounce from here, I would take it. But that one, if you want to buy a small, do not sell it. But if you want to buy a small amount, it's not the best to buy. But I will not sell it for sure. Okay, USDZR, guys, is really good sell. Okay, it's a little bit late, but it's a sell. It's better to avoid it now because it's late. Okay, it's late. That's a 4-hour time frame signal. You can see, but it's late. Don't touch it. Okay, and even when it's gonna go up, it's gonna go correction up wave. It's not gonna go impulsive up wave. You guys, you can see this from the weekly forecast. We said if you're gonna sell the pound, sell it against Australian dollar, and if you're gonna buy the pound, buy it against Japanese yen. Do you guys know why? Look back here. Look at this pound Japanese yen. Okay, and look at pound Australian dollar. What do you see? Pound Australian going down, pound Japanese yen going up. That was in the weekly forecast. Say if you buy pound, buy the pound Japanese yen, and if you sell it, sell the pound Australian. I hope that's helpful. Okay, guys. Why? Basically, why? Basically, because we were expecting in the VSA market scanner to have the pound at the middle and have the Australian at the left to be really strong and have Japanese yen at the right to be weak. So pound Japanese yen would be a buy, but pound Australian would be a sell, and you would make money in both of them. I hope this makes sense. That's a very real example how to kind of master the market having a buy and a sell in the bound, and both of them go in profit. Someone else saying this without knowing actually what's going on, without actually having an idea about fundamental and technical analysis and how you take advantage of opportunity, you would never believe that you can actually sell bound Australian and buy bound yen and both of them move like 200 bips. What's going on like that, you know? Of course, Australian, Japanese yen was expected to be a big rally, and that was the case, okay? Anyway, Euro's really weak. I think Euro Canadian, Euro New Zealand still have a lot to give. Okay, guys, so if you're in sell or move your stop, don't take profit now. In my opinion, is still further down. I could be wrong. Anything we say here is possibly 50% chance to be right or wrong. Okay, let's read some of more comments after the Bitcoin one. Who said we're gonna avoid? Hey, Andrew's doing great, so that's awesome. Oh, a bound Australian and Euro Australian. No, bro. Okay, Khalil here has a good. Okay, that's a good example, guys. You have a bound Australian, Euro Australian buy. Open a sell, double the lot size. I think by the night you're gonna be in profit. So if you have a buy of your Australian and it's like, let's say minus 150 profit, the price is not gonna go back up now. So forget about this. Your best choice right now is you open a sell, Euro Australian. If you open one standard lot size of a buy, open now 1.5 or maybe 2 sell and leave it for tonight. Hopefully by tonight, both of them are gonna even out to break even. But that was not a best call to do. However, we just discussed here, all of us, we can get the right trade or the wrong trade, it doesn't matter. Just we discuss what's happening, okay? But the entry is the most important, guys, because the right entry is gonna save you where to put the stop loss, it's gonna save you where to take profit, it's gonna give you a peace of mind. Having the right bear and the right entry in the right time, that's the best, that's the secret. If you get that right, you're gonna be in the money always. Hey Mikesh, how's it going, man? Yeah, we said gold is gonna go above 2,000, guys, by February. February 2021, gold is above 2,000. So gold is only up. Why? Because printing too much money from the Federal Reserve, from the Feds, and from the ECB, and from all the central banks is gonna make people lose trust in the money. Investors are gonna lose trust in the value of the money. It's actually papers. So they have to put their money in the gold to back up their fear, right? So that's expected. Nice. You guys, nice. Okay. So okay, guys, so that was it for the day. I hope you guys got an idea about what's going on. So hopefully I see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, guys, thanks and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.